Well, I was finally rewarded. When I first stepped on the beach, I noticed a whole bunch of new material heaped up nice and high on the upper tide zone. A lot of clay and sand and gravel. And when I was down at the beginning of the Paradise Zone, I noticed there was holes dug along the bank, and I was hoping I would find something stirred up around in this front ravine. Oh, you can, sorry. I know the camera doesn't work well at night if there's not enough light, but I lucked out. We got one bone, and we got one bead. Not bead, sorry, piece of pipe stem. There's no monogram on it, so it could be from any age. Yeah, so if this piece is washed up, I may find some more along here somewhere. Now, the important thing about bones is that they used to be used in snares. See, the hollow bones were used in snares in such a way that they sort of became chokers. And if you Google bones and snares, what term would you Google? BC, British Columbia, bones and snares, and you might see some of them. Shell. Well, since I got the camera on now, well, I'm a little excited. I actually found a piece of pipe stem. Well, I'm getting quite a little collection, so I think pretty soon I'm going to make my daughter a nice bracelet, or yes, a pipe stem necklace, because they look like beads when you put them together. I'm hoping to find some fossil corals in here too. That's what I'm hoping for. Yep, nope. The fossil shell would be nice. Well, I put a third pouch on there. Well, it was upside down, but not anymore. There's plenty of stuff to fall back on for survival if it was necessary. There is a tiny bit of mud in here, but nothing major. The bottom is relatively clear enough I can spot anything if it's here. Oh, like this little piece. But it's nothing. I'll see how far down the water went. That's better. I was hoping to find some, well, I still have a chance. I'm not done checking this out yet. No, that's nothing. I think Paradise is clear. From the lights I can see where the water ridge is, so most of Paradise is now clear. I can check that bank. There's a big old oyster shell. Oh, I've seen bigger ones. Everything in the harbor sounds pretty close, and it is. No, that's a nothing. It's a piece of, oh, it's just a piece of shale. Yeah, tonight's super mild. I don't even have to wear a mitt tonight. You know, Friday coming up, 2 days from now, it's gonna be pretty frigid, I guess. The base temperature will be of -14, which means if there's any wind that comes up with that up against it, that wind is going to make it feel much, much colder. I can almost guarantee myself I will be wearing I will be layering up for that. But by that I mean I will have the down vest on inside inside these big cold weather bib pants. I call them bib because they look like farmer's jeans, but they're made for cold weather. And when I put the down vest on inside and throw the parka on over that, I am good for just about any temperature. As long as I don't get soaked and keep my mitts on. Right down here at the base of the, I know it looks pretty darn small, but it has characteristics. Holy cow, it is! That is a nice little fossil. Give me 1 second here, I gotta sit down for this. I can't believe I got excited over a tiny little fossil as small as my... Where'd it go? Oh, it's here. Right there. Okay. If I can just get this. Oh my God. I see what I have to do here. There we go. It's not bad. Now I think that is not coral. I think that is a fossil algae. I am pretty sure that is a fossil algae. Yes, that is fossil. Not algae sponge, fossil sponge. That is a sponge. That is a real nice fossil sponge. I can't complain about finding that. Now, what geological period did the sponges come from? It could be Miocene or Pleistocene. What I have to do actually is go on Google and look for that exact image in fossil sponges, and then I will know what period of time it came from. That is a nice piece of fossil sponge. Is there any more of it here? I have to let the camera focus on the other thing. There we go. Just 1 second. I gotta put this. Just 1 second. Oh my. Right down here. As soon as I get a light on it. That looks like a piece of limestone. Well, it could have been a fossil. It might have been a fossil at one time, but these things get worn down. Here's a right here. Now that is a fossil coral. That is used to be a horn coral, Devonian period. And that's a nice little example. And there's one more piece right underneath the light. It looks like a piece of the gate, but it was actually part of a fossil coral, part of a coral bed way back. But there's so much agate on the beach, it's hard to, you could fill bags and bags and bags with agate. All right. I'm glad I came down here. Thank goodness for I would have been skunked if it hadn't been for this ravine. I would have been skunked as far as finding fossil or anything. This bedrock it makes an excellent trap. There's lots of old clam shells around here. Now, I don't want to make the mistake of wandering away from my stick. I'm going to have to put the headlamp on my head and make sure I always keep that stick with me. Because regardless if I'm here or in the woods, I have fishing gear and cartography, compass and trail ribbon, fire lighting resources, and a utility tool. So that stick is an important little thing to have no matter where I go. And that's a lot of ground up shale and tiny piece of porcelain in there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, just across the way there is the Paradise Zone is now free. So what I'm going to do is head over there and see what I can find along that bank. That's this reflection of light off sand and water. Yeah, right over there. So I'm going to check that out and see what I find.